All right. So, yeah, we are in top 8 now. This is our Vampire Savior turn. We've been running Vampire Savior for a while. It's been going great. You know, we have a really good group of people here, which is our server, the Mountain. And in the Mountain, we actually have it's more of a place for you to kind of grow and get better at the games. A big part of this is just that we really try and focus on tournaments that we do we run tournaments every weekend. We do tournaments, we did it for Guilty Gear yesterday, we're doing Vampire Savior today. Next week we're going to be doing Grow Mark of the Wolves and Killer Instinct. So we do run a whole bunch of different types of games. It's pretty exciting. In between those tournaments we run a bunch of just kind of casuals, get used to these games together and do a lot of learning and stuff like that. And I think it's a really good spot to help kind of grow. Also every Friday we do a community night where we kind of learn a new game together. Last time we did Grow Mark of the Wolves, it was great. People learned it for the first time. They hadn't really had a chance to play it beforehand. And it's just been a blast running this whole thing with the community. And with that, with all that shilling out of the way, let's get started on our first match. I'm going to pull up these players. We'll get started here in just a moment. Once they make the room, we'll go ahead and get started there. You can take a look at the top 8 in the meantime. We have ourselves Dyne on the left-hand side and DirtyGamingUK on the right. This is going to be 2 out of 3. Dyne, of course, familiar for his amazing Jedah play. A little bit of back and forth there going on. Good dodging. You know, we heard a little bit of DirtyUK's Gallon. Really good Wolf play from what we've seen before. Wolf has some pretty dirty tactics. Nice guard cancel, saving him from that Dyne force going on. Very quick round. DirtyGamingUK still having 1 round ahead. That's good stuff so far. Let's see if he can keep it up. You see, Jedah's trying to put some of those traps out, but Gallon's moving very fast, not letting him get close on that. Going for those mix-ups, but again, DirtyGamingUK not falling for it. Nice throw tech there. There we go for the air to ground unblockable. Dyne setting up a little bit of stuff. He is in the life lead now at this point. Another air throw. So Jedah is one of the few characters in this game who has an air dash, and Jedah's air dash actually deals damage when it hits. It's an actual hit. So he is capable of using it as its own form of pressure. Oh, nice throw there from Gallon. That was really impressive. Stuck in the corner, going in for another throw. Again, in this game, if you throw and your opponent would die from that hit, it would kill whether they tech it or not. Good stuff there with that chip damage kill. DirtyGamingUK putting himself on the board there. Let's see if we can keep that pressure up or if Dyne can come back. So again, this game is all about massive amounts of pressure and momentum and just keeping that on. Just making sure your opponent cannot get out of that lockdown situation. Lots of damage there from the full hit Beast Cannon. Lots of white health, but it's going away. That's what the momentum's all about. You got to make sure you take good advantage of that white health. Dyne in the advantage this time. 1 bat up, but tying it up, both even on exactly on health. Love seeing those air throw techs. Tons of white damage on Gallon at this point. Gotta see even more. Look at this really, really dangerous position. That white health is what killed it. That's what the momentum is I'm all talking about. Once you have that high momentum, if you keep it going, that pressure, they just gonna end up dying from that white health. So we're seeing here Dark Gallon going on. It's just an alternate version of Gallon. I'm not sure really if there's any sort of mechanical changes, to be honest, but I know he does flash around and he looks slightly different. So you're seeing a lot of push blocking going on from Dyne. He's being very aware of when to push block. Doing it instantly. Really putting that lockdown with those wheels. Another throw. Dyne really with the advantage at this point. Gallon's got a very uphill battle to climb if DirtyGamingUK is going to be able to do it. Man, DirtyGamingUK is one whole life bar ahead, behind. It's really hard to beat that. Dyne ends up taking it 2-0. And let's go ahead and pull up our next match here, guys. Give us a moment. So we have here Dyne versus DirtyGamingUK. Dyne 1-2-1. So let's update the score on this top 8 match right here. So you're going to see an update right there. DirtyGamingUK goes down to the loser's side for the brackets. Next match is TsuperTsar versus Aerisu. We're already here with the match. Okay, here we go. Didn't get a chance to change the names yet, but we're getting on there. We have Aerisu versus Tsar. Sparky. Aerisu is the Sasquatch player. Sparky is the Victor player. You see here, Sasquatch definitely having the life lead at this point. Interesting thing with this game too is the way the life bars work is inverse, right? So it fills up the more damage you have rather than reducing when you have less health. So it's just kind of interesting concept with this game that you see. Sasquatch still a whole bat up, having a hard time here. Victor really low on life. Victor is not a very fast character compared to most of the other characters. He's got some pretty heavy hits, but that's about it. Dove, of course, has some command grabs. We see here Aerisu getting a point on here. Up 1. Tsar just wants to get Sasquatch out of the way. Sasquatch has some very intense pressure with his hops. He can deal some almost instant overheads as well. You see a lot of white health there on Victor. That could be the kill. Very quick first bat there from Sasquatch. Aerisu really applying that pressure. Good job with the pursuit there as well, making sure he keeps that momentum going. Gotta keep getting those hits in order to confirm that that white health actually means something. Look at that damage. That white health is almost killing Victor. It's got a long way to go. That's also something you really want to try and do. You see here, Aerisu's doing it here. He's putting in that chip damage just to prevent his white health from healing. Aerisu ends up taking it 2-0. So just give me a moment. We're going to update this bracket. And we're going to go into our next one here. Okay, with an update, we now see that Aerisu is going to be on winner's side. TsuperTsar is on the loser's side. We're going to pull up our next match here. Just give us a moment. We'll start with that one. It is going to end up being Tie-Dye versus D-Guy. Also, if you're interested in joining our server, where we run these tournaments every weekend for all sorts of different games. We did Guilty Gear yesterday, Vampire Saver today, and we're doing Garomar Wolves and Killer Instinct next week. And in between tournaments, we do tons of casuals where we kind of coach people, get them all better into the games and things like that. And also, we have community nights every Friday. And those are a blast. We had one for Garomar Wolves where we kind of teach each other how to play a new game that we haven't really gotten used to. It's a blast. Those have been absolutely fun. This has been the most fun thing I've had that we've been doing the whole time for me. If you're interested in checking out more of my content, I, of course, upload all these to my YouTube channel. So you can check that out there. And also, if you guys see any good matches that happen, give us some clips. Clips really, really help me out. I'm able to use them for advertisements for things like Twitter and stuff like that. So if you give some good clips, I can use them right away. Even especially during this tournament, for example, when I'm doing the top 4 announcement on Twitter, I'll use the top clip that you guys put. So you guys making clips really helps me out. Okay, and looks like we're starting. We have ourselves Tie-Dye versus D-Guy. Tie-Dye playing Lilith, and D-Guy looks like picking Morgan. That could be just a default position. We'll see what characters they choose. We haven't seen D-Guy play yet. How's it going, Dive Chain? Loving this game. Oh, we're seeing Lilith mirror matches, huh? Interesting. You know, when I first started this game, I picked up Lilith as my main character. I've switched to Bishamon since then, but I do know a fair amount about Lilith. One great thing that Lilith has, a lot of characters have certain kind of unique movement options, and Lilith in particular has super jumps, which most characters don't. Because she's got super jumps, she can do a diagonal super jump, which really gives her a ton of airtime and movement towards your opponent in the air. That projectile, it's not nearly as practical as it looks. It's got very little range, but it does kind of keep a position in the air or on the ground that the opponent can't get to. In the meantime, you are active during the whole time, so you can't do any sort of activation while the projectile is out. So it's not that useful for those kind of situations. D-Guy getting a very quick win here. Complete, getting 2 bats on him as well. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going. Everybody loves that heavy kick color from Lilith. That dark green. One thing I kind of tend to see a lot in Vampire Saviors, there's a lot of, I don't want to say useless moves, but definitely moves that are not as good as other moves. And Lilith is kind of the epitome of that, I think. She's got, maybe half of her moves are useful and half of them are like almost not useful, right? So there's certain stuff that she has that you'd almost never want to use. That was a pretty neat interaction. They both had a gap in their hurt boxes that didn't end up hitting each other. That was pretty funny. So we see here D-Guy still having the bat lead. The red Lilith, Tie-Dye, almost able to beat D-Guy here. We'll see if he can do it. There we go. Got one bat off. Tie-Dye really having a hard time here. Gonna have a big uphill battle to climb. There we go. That's gonna hurt. Oh, coming back with that move there. That is a move that you can do in the air. So pretty impressive that as well. D-Guy ends up winning this one 2-0. Good stuff, D-Guy. And give me a moment while I just update the rest of the bracket, and we'll get started with that. So we go into our top 8 now. We can see that D-Guy is getting that last slot. There we go. We're now in top 6. We're going to get our next match here going in just a moment, guys. It's been such a blast running all these different kinds of games. You know, as my moniker goes, I play a ton of old fighting games, right? And it's just, like, just playing Garou Mark of the Wolves yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago with people, was so much fun. Like, I used to play Garou, and being able to go on here and play Garou on FightK with these players is such an amazing experience, really. It's been an absolute blast playing and learning these games with you guys. I love it. We're getting our next match here started in just a moment. And we are now in top 6. So here we go. We have Johhny playing as Lei-Lei and TsuperTsar as Victor. We're going to see here Lei-Lei has a lot of projectile type moves that she can use against Victor to try and prevent him from getting in. Victor has a lot of range on his moves, and he might be able to use that to his advantage against Lei-Lei. Really trying to lock her down there. He does have some command grabs as well. Victor does. From what I've seen, the command grabs actually aren't all that much damaging compared to like other fighting game grapplers. But in this game in particular, every character has a command grab, like a super version of a command grab. TsuperTsar is really killing it here. Get a very clean win against Johhny in that first game already. Yeah, one of the worst grapplers in all of fighting game history, kind of thing. He's not great. And not just bad as, like, in the tier list. He's not great in the tier list, but as a grappler, he's not a great grappler for his damage kind of thing. You know, it kind of feels like this game doesn't really reward grapplers for their grappler play. But again, every character has a grappler command grab type of super move, so they're 360 input kind of thing. Really locking down Lei-Lei here. Johhny's having a hard time just getting out. You see here, Tsar really putting on that pressure, not letting Johhny get out of that corner at all. And that's a kill. That is what Vampire Savior is all about. 2 very quick wins. We're going to pull up our next game here in just a moment, guys. Just updating the brackets and things like that. Give me a moment and we'll get started with the next match. Alright, we have ourselves DirtyGamingUK playing as Galon versus D-Guy playing as Lilith. After this, we'll be going into top 4. Let's see how they can do. Okay, both of them playing a little cautious at the beginning here. You see those Lilith projectiles just kind of covering ground. Galon has a ton of white health. Very quick win because of that. You gotta run away and play keep away when you have that much white health. Get it recovered. Don't go in. Push block, get your opponent out of the way kind of thing. Going in for those beast cannons, trying to get those cross-up versions, but Lilith not having it. Ton of white health here. Galon could really do this if he goes in and gets those hits. There we go. Tying up the bats. Continuing his beast cannon between the rounds. Love to see that. Going in for those beast cannon cross-ups. Look at that damage. Lilith had flashing health, a ton right there. And that throw is a kill. Again, if the throw would have killed if it connected, even if they tech out of the throw, it's still considered a win. So DirtyGamingUK gets that first win here. You see that in a lot of old classic Capcom games. Street Fighter 2 does that as well. If the throw would have killed if they didn't tech, then it will kill. More blocks going in there as well, keeping it going. Lots of solid hits here. Going in for a throw, trying to put Lilith away, but rolling out. And that Beast Cannon loop is going to kill. Beast Cannon is probably Galon's strongest move. So important to learn how to do Beast Cannons. 2 throw techs in a row. I love seeing those. There we go. D-Guy really putting his momentum forward this time. Actually getting in there, taking a bat off of Dirty Gaming. They're both 1 bat now. Galon definitely has that life lead and a ton of flashing health too. Nice punish on that super. Really going to help even up that health bar and help recover a little bit more white health as well. D-Guy really on the bench here, having a hard time. DirtyGamingUK takes it 2-0. And with that, we are now in top 4. Let me just update this top 8 bracket here real quick. We'll get that in. We'll get started with top 4 in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. We are in top 4 So I'm super excited to see how far we can get here. Who's going to take this money? Let's take a look at where we're at in top 4. So we have ourselves Dyne versus Aerisu is going to be on winner's side. And on loser's side, we have TsuperTsar versus DirtyGamingUK. All 4 of these are great players. I'd love to see how far we can get. How much money do we have in this match arena? Let me take a look here. We currently have $55.50 in this match arena. If you want to help out, you can also donate to this match arena by using the link right there. You can click that, get a free 50 cents using the coupon code MountVSAB4. Get free 50 cents in there. There's also some sponsor quests for doing very simple things like just following somebody on Twitter and stuff like that for these sponsors, things like G Fuel. Get some extra money in there for these players. I want to see what more we can get. $55.50 is great for these players. Also, if you're interested in checking out more stuff that we constantly do, we're running. We have our tournament. It's called our server. It's called the Mountain. We run tournaments here every weekend. Yesterday we did yesterday we did Guilty Gear. Today we're doing Vampire Savior. Next week we're doing Grow Market Wolves, and the week after we're doing Killer Instinct. So we run tons of different kinds of fighting game tournaments here as well. And really the focus is on getting stronger and improving and playing a lot of these older games. You know, in between these tournaments we actually play these games casually. We help teach each other as coaching channels, all sorts of stuff like that. And then every Friday we do a community night, where on the community night we actually end up teaching people how to play some of these games they've never played before. Last time we did Grow Market Wolves, and it was an absolute blast. I had so much fun playing everybody from these games that I'm used to playing. I just haven't had much of a chance to play them in a while. And normally I'm doing a lot of these tournaments, so this is kind of a great time to actually for me to play some of them too. Beyond that, if you're interested in checking out any of the archive footage of what we've got, I do have a YouTube channel that goes over my archive stuff. And if you're interested in checking out more of this channel, you know, you can give me a follow, but also if you're interested in getting these emotes, we have subscription here as well. I never really plan on doing any subscriber-only content, so it's mostly if you want those emotes, or if you want to help support me. Other thing on top of that is just really give me clips. If you can clip some good stuff, like really good matches and stuff like that, it actually helps me. I do some promotions and stuff using clips that we do here on the channel. So if you see something cool, clip it. I really appreciate it. It does help me out. So with that being said, we're going to get started back on our top 8 here. This is Dyne versus Aerisu. We're going to pull their matchup here in just a moment, and we'll get going. All right, we have here Dyne versus Aerisu. This is winners finals. So this is going to be 3 out of 5. Whoever wins this goes into grand finals. Now, both of these players, since they're both on winner's side, they are guaranteed money at this point. So whether they win or lose, money is going to go into play for them. Dyne is our current leader when it comes to Vampire Savior, but Aerisu has been a really big up-and-comer picking Sasquatch and doing some really strong play with Sasquatch. He learned the game very recently. You can actually get into this game and get very good at it with not that much player practice, really. I mean, to get really high level, you're going to want a lot of practice, but you can dive right into it very quickly. We see here Sasquatch going in for a lot of those instant overheads with his dash. His dash is a hop attack, so it does end up giving a little bit of extra airtime and can do an overhead right from that. This is really intense. Look at that glitch going on there. Interesting graphical glitch there. But we saw there Dyne went for his Dark Force. Every character has a Dark Force, which is like an install. And for Jedah's, it makes it so he can fly in the air. Whenever he's up in the air, it's an overhead. Whenever he's down on the ground, it's not. You just hold up to go up in the air. So it's very, very intense. Tough to deal with, where it's just quick, instant overheads going on with Jedah. Lots of push blocking going on. Love to see that going on. Really gives you some extra distance. Good kill there from Sasquatch. He is now tying up the bats, the lives. Going for more of this Dark Force. Aerisu not giving up at just a little bit of health left, and that is going to kill the air-to-ground command grab. Good stuff there from Dyne, getting the first point there. Again, since it's winners finals, this is going to be 3 out of 5. Nice jumping in the air and doing a grab right away. Going in for the guard cancel. This game has guard cancels. Every character can do them, and you can kill with them, but I think they just do white health. Solid hits there again from Jedah, really applying that pressure, trying to keep Sasquatch in the corner, but he's getting out and really poking back there. Aerisu definitely having the life lead. One bat ahead. Gotta be careful with that Dark Force. The Dark Force really has been putting a lot of work in for Dyne. They don't call it Dyne Force for nothing. Nice comeback there from Dyne. Still really far behind compared to Aerisu's health bar. Let's see what he can do. More command grabs, air to ground. Those are tough to deal with. Really just got to escape the area. Oh, going for the ground unblockable. And that's going to seal the deal for Dyne, giving him another point on here. 2-0 at this point. Dyne up 2-0. Let's see if he can keep this up. Nice job there. That was locking down Sasquatch from escaping from the air-to-ground grab. Now, that grab that Jedah does, it actually is capable of transforming into a hit. So he can just press a button and cancel it into a hit version instead of a grab version, depending on the situation. Going for more of those air throws. It's definitely something you're probably used to seeing in Guilty Gear, so it translates very well over for Aerisu, especially as an Order Soul player. Both tied evenly in health. Sasquatch putting in work now. Aerisu not giving up without a fight. He's got 2 bars of super. See if he can use some of it. Oh no, that's going to deal a fair amount of damage too. Nice job avoiding the air-to-ground grab. Going in for those hits. Nice, keep it up. Aerisu can get this kill. Just needs a little bit more done. Oh no, that grab is going to hurt. It's not quite going to kill, but almost there. Oh no! Oh, I thought for sure that would have at least pushed Dyne back a little bit, but apparently Dyne was in some sort of invul frames and just ended up not getting hit from that at all. Oh, you hate to see that. That was really intense. Wow. Let's go, let's update our bracket here. We're going to pull up our next match, which is going to be TsuperTsar versus DirtyGamingUK. But let me update a few more things before we get to that point. One moment here. So we have here Dyne versus Aerisu, or Dyne and Aerisu now placed. We're going to be pulling up our next match, which is going to be TsuperTsar and DirtyGamingUK. We're going to pull them up in just a moment. Alright, here we go. We have DirtyGamingUK playing as Gallon, and TsuperTsar playing as Victor. So this one is 2 out of 3. It's losers semifinals. Now, we did see some really impressive play from TsuperTsar last tournament. We've only had a chance to really watch one of his games this time. TsuperTsar doing a very great job here. Really applying that pressure against Gallon. 2 bats up still. Again, using his meter as pursuits. And that's a quick kill from TsuperTsar. Very tough to deal with if you're not used to fighting against Victor. I think one of my favorite aesthetic choices in this game is just the different win quotes, or not the win quotes, but the win music on those quotes. Like the victory music, each character has different ones. It really sounds unique and fun and interesting. And I love that kind of stuff. This game is such a treat to look at, like a feast for the eyes. Very quick win there from DirtyGamingUK, getting the bat off right away. Putting himself back in the corner, though, unfortunately. Tsar is going to have a little bit of work cut out for him. You saw him whiff the butt grab. There we go. Look at this. Gallon really applying that momentum. That's what VSAV's all about. Keep that momentum going. Get those extra hits on your opponent. And that's a kill. Very quick comeback from Gallon. Tying it up 1-1. This is loser's semi, so it's only 2 out of 3. Whoever wins this next game is going to end up taking it. They're both going to play a little bit more cautiously, it seems like. Both knowing that whoever wins this is going to move on. The winner does get part of the pot. It is top 3 gets paid out, and the loser on this is going to be in 4th place. Good poke there from the TsuperTsar. Making sure that Gallon was not able to do the rest of his attacks there. We see a Dark Force going on, but not going to utilize it due to that Beast Cannon. The recovery makes it so he's going to get punished even harder as well. Gallon is 1 bat up. Nice air throw resetting in that corner. Not going for the full Beast Cannon from the corner there. Nice throw! That totally saved Gallon, or Victor, from taking some more of that damage. That was very impressive. Wow. Throwing right out of it. And that's it. Gallon takes it. DirtyGamingUK is going to move on into Losers Finals. So give me a moment, guys. We're just going to update the rest. We'll get them into Losers Finals and pull that matchup here in just a moment. Okay, here we go. Aerisu picking Sasquatch again. We see Gallon here on the side. Lots of air throw techs in there. Love seeing those. DirtyGamingUK really applying that pressure. Getting a quick win on there. Using that white health to his advantage. Nice hits there. Sasquatch really coming back. Both of them pretty even on health here at this point. Anyone could take it. Both have a lot of meter to work with as well. Love seeing all those throw techs in this game. It means they're all on their game for sure. Nice Beast Cannon loop there. This could be it. Dirty Gaming taking the first point. He was really on the ropes there for a while, but really came back. That's one thing you see a lot in Vampire Savior. That comeback can come back very quickly. Don't ever ease up at all when you're fighting these players. That pressure going in. There goes the hit. Seeing a little bit more of those Magic Series combos going on. Definitely something Vampire Savior is well known for, those series of combos. Tons of white health on Aerisu. He's got to come back and just let that recover. That's exactly what he's doing. Keeping back, shooting those supers just to make sure he was able to recover. Because again, if you're taking chip damage, you cannot recover that white health. Good awareness there from Aerisu so far. Both of them tying up the bats. A lot of back and forth here. Both have lots of meter to work with. Sasquatch really applying that pressure. Look at that white health Gallon has. More air throws in there. Gallon doing really good job with those air throws. And that's a kill. DirtyGamingUK at 2 points. It needs to be 3 to win. So whoever wins this next one is going to take it. DirtyGamingUK just needs one more game, and he'll take this from Aerisu. Aerisu is going to want to come back here and go and re-challenge Dyne. Whoever wins this is going to fight him. And it's going to be a tough challenge there for them. Gallon really low on life here at this point. Those beast cannons able to recover quite a bit at that point. Good stuff there from Gallon. Look at that comeback! Going in for some very strong hits there. Aerisu's gonna have to come back here. Fighting very strong. Nice push blocks from both of them going on. We got more beast cannon damage coming in. Dealing a ton of that white health. Nice hit there from Sasquatch is going to save his life. Look at that white health healing. Sasquatch just trying to get back. Let that heal as much as it can. Look at this comeback. Sasquatch just needs one more hit and he can take him. Oh, but that white health healing. Oh, no. And the full beast cannon damage. Killing Aerisu just at the last moment. Good stuff, Dirty Gaming UK. It's going to end up going into Grand Finals against Dyne. Alright, we're just about to start Grand Finals here. It's going to end up being Dirty Gaming UK versus Dyne. Okay, Dyne versus Dirty Gaming UK. Dirty Gaming UK does have an L. He is one game behind. He's going to need to win a full set. So let's see if he can do that here. He's going to have a very uphill battle, but from what we saw before, he is capable of doing it. He's got a lot of good momentum that he's capable of putting through with Gallon. Oh, that Dyne Force putting in that work for Dyne. There we go. That Beast Cannon damage. Good stuff so far. Tons of white damage. Just needs a few more confirms. Don't let Jedah escape. Don't let him heal. Solid blocks there. Getting that command grab. Man, Dyne is so far ahead on this at this point. Dirty Gaming's going to need to get a full life bat off before he can even go forward. There we go. There's the kill. Now we can start working ahead, getting that in. He's at so little health. If Dyne just gets one confirmed, then Dirty Gaming UK is going to lose. Dyne getting that first win. 1-0 now at this point. But don't hold out. Dirty Gaming UK could still take this. Wow, what a solid beginning there from Jedah. Pulling that in. Look at that damage. Oh, man. 7 seconds in, and we lost our first bat. That's what Vampire Saber is all about. But Dirty Gaming UK is not going out without a fight. Getting that bat off. Doing a very strong comeback here. Maybe not. Dyne not having any of it. Going in for another quick win. We've seen some very strong play that Dirty Gaming UK can do. Let's see if he can do this, though. Switching to Jedah. Okay. A bold choice, maybe. But we'll see how he works. Nice air-to-ground command grab going in there. Going for more of them. Both pretty even on health here. But Dirty Gaming UK is not doing too hot anymore. Good command grab. That's going to help out a lot. Man, not doing too hot here for Dirty Gaming UK. Really stuck in that corner. And that's going to be not quite a kill, I don't think. No, it kills. That's it. Dyne taking it super quickly. 3-0. Can anyone beat Dyne? Dyne is so good. So intense. Intense. Oh man, that's brutal. That is just brutal. Oh man. Ouch. Well, so we're going to go ahead and call it. That's it right there. Let's take a look. Let's reflect here on this top 8. While I'm mentioning this, you guys can still donate. It's not too late for the Matcherino, even though the tournament's over. We can still get them some extra money, 56 bucks so far. But let's take a look at our brackets, right? We've got Dyne versus Dirty Gaming was our grand finals. Dyne is winning first place. DirtyGamingUK taking second with his Gallon. Aerisu getting third place with his Sasquatch. And then we had TsuperTsar with fourth as Victor. You know, if you guys are ever interested in getting into any of these tournaments, we've been running Vampire Savior a lot regularly. People seem to love this game. They get really into this game. This and Guilty Gear have been more of our staples, while we cycle out a bunch of other stuff. We've been playing Melty Blood. We did Third Strike. Next week we're going to be doing Remarkable Wolves and Killer Instinct. This has just been an absolute blast for this as well. So I'm loving seeing it. If you're interested in getting into this kind of stuff that we do, check out our Discord server. Like I said, we run tournaments every week, and every week we end up doing these tournaments. We end up doing casuals in between, where we're also helping coach and get people stronger in these games. You know, I'm most known for Guilty Gear, but we do a lot of stuff besides just Guilty Gear. So if you're interested in checking those out, you know, this is a great place for it, where we're trying to just get above a lot of that, just the drama that's going on with a lot of the FGC right now. We do not just the coaching, but also community nights every Friday, where we just kind of pick a game that we've all voted on and we kind of learn and practice it together. Last Friday we did Remarkable Wolves, and it was an absolute blast. I loved playing Remarkable Wolves with all of you guys. If that's something you're interested in checking out, check out the server. And really, it's just been a great time with that. I'll go ahead and see you guys again next week. I actually do some other stuff that's not fighting game related every now and then on my server. I'm going to be doing, or on my Twitch channel, I'm going to be doing some RPGs on Tuesdays. I'm going to continue with Legend Dragon, and then if that's something you're interested in. Otherwise, check us out on Fridays where we're doing Community Night. And with that, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to find out who I can host, and we'll go ahead and give them some extra views. So give me one moment.